要封了，要封城了，要封城了，要封城了。
这都封路了啊！封路了，这警察越来越多了，连城管的这些都在管控。
现在只要是出来的都在赶，往里面进的都不让进，都在往外面赶，拦住了嘛，这一条的人。
现对万家湖社区 A、B、C、D 所有小区进行封控管理，居民只进不出。为保证安全，请居民主动配合，待在家不外出。
An outbreak has returned to this well-known city in China, Wuhan. On August 1, 6 migrant workers in Wuhan tested positive for the COVID-19 virus following a nucleic acid test. On August 2, supermarkets in Wuhan were flooded with residents shopping for necessities, most of them wearing masks and waiting in long lines at the checkout. On August 3, Wuhan announced 3 confirmed cases and 4 symptomatic cases in the city. The Hubei Provincial Government declared Wuhan to be in a state of war. Wuhan has launched a citywide nucleic acid testing on more than 11 million people in the city. Queues of people are waiting outside many testing stations. The Wuhan Education Bureau issued an emergency notice requiring that, from August 3, all offline educational instruction and gathering activities are suspended for all junior and senior high school graduation grades, new students' military training, and training in private educational institutions. Non-essential travel is suspended. No one can travel out of the province, and non-essential travel out of Wuhan is forbidden. Currently, Wuhan has sealed 7 or 8 big neighborhoods and shut down all stores on the street. The busiest pedestrian street in Wuhan, Jianghan Road, has been sealed and guarded by police. The video shows the shopping malls are empty and there is no foot traffic. The panic buying may have been triggered by the strict lockdown imposed by Wuhan City in 2020 that lasted 76 days due to the outbreak. Officials in Wuhan have claimed that the number of cases has been cleared since mid-May 2020, but there are doubts that there may be many unreported cases in the city. Online outlets on the mainland have reported food and goods stockpiling in the Wuhan Economic Development Zone and several other districts. Wuhan officials have tried to calm the panic, promising to keep prices stable and ensure that stores are well stocked. However, the public is not convinced. The COVID-19 virus has reappeared in Wuhan, only this time it is the Delta variant, which has spread to nearly half of China's provinces in just 2 weeks. On August 4, China's Health Commission reported that on August 3, there were 192 new confirmed cases and 2 new suspected cases in 31 Chinese provinces, as well as in one region of Xinjiang. At least millions of Chinese people are confined to their homes. Jiangsu province continues to account for the highest number of confirmed cases, all of which are found in the chain of transmission of the Delta variant outbreak from Nanjing Lucao Airport. Shanghai, a neighboring province to Jiangsu, has also seen local cases. On August 3, Shanghai held a press conference on the outbreak, revealing a new locally confirmed case on August 2, who was a foreign airline cargo service worker in Pudong Airport. Zhang Wenhong, head of the Shanghai COVID-19 Clinical Treatment Expert Group, said that the above-confirmed cargo driver at Pudong Airport had been vaccinated before becoming infected. The Pudong International Airport has arranged overnight group nucleic acid testing for all relevant personnel since August 2, targeting nearly 50,000 people. some Shanghai netizens reported that a number of neighborhoods in Pudong district were suddenly closed on August 2, and a disease control officer came to their doors to conduct an investigation.
现在人民医院门口已经全地封闭了啊，警察都在这里，只进不出了。我就过来看一下，了解一下情况。大家不要出门了。
Some flights destined for Pudong Airport have been cancelled, as have some flights from Pudong Airport to other cities where outbreaks have occurred. It has sparked complaints from passengers. One said, "I need to fly back to Chengdu from Pudong. At first, I bought a ticket to fly to Shanghai on July 25, but it turned out that there was a typhoon in Shanghai and I couldn't fly. This time, I flew back to Chengdu, and then there was an outbreak in Shanghai, so I couldn't fly either. When is this going to end?" A Chinese citizen told overseas Chinese media on August 3 that a log shows that an infected person who traveled from Nanjing to Shanghai went to a swimming pool and had close contact with more than 70 people. The current trilogy of vaccination, nucleic acid testing, and city lockdown in China appears to be ineffective. In a crowded country of 1.4 billion people, the potential for an outbreak resurgence is almost everywhere. Yangzhou City, Jiangsu Province, is currently a heavily infected area. The Chinese media reported that the outbreak in Yangzhou occurred in a chess club. Here is the basement chess club.
怪不，这个来是羊肉啊，简直就是拉斯维加斯哦。
A father-son team of truck drivers transporting timber from Hunan province are trapped in Yangzhou due to the city's lockdown and cannot leave the city. They've been living on instant noodles for 5 days in the summer heat and have not been able to get any help despite calls to government agencies. Jim Garrity, a veteran U.S. political reporter, wrote on August 3 that Beijing continues to claim that China has fewer confirmed cases than Uganda and fewer deaths than Costa Rica, but this is a country of 1.4 billion people and the origin of COVID-19. If one compares the official figures, China's death toll is 1/135th that of the US and 1/340th that of India's cases, which doesn't make sense given that in China, the Delta variant infections have been confirmed in more than 35 cities in 17 of 33 provinces and territories.